Hi, you guys. So it's Gwen, and I'm here to tell you about my intuitive art. Actually, I'm here to spread a message about intuitive art. Yeah, exactly. Centering and grounding myself and tuning into spirit at the same time because sometimes spirit just tells me, press record. You have a message. And I honor that. Okay? I'm an intuitive artist. It took me a long time to realize that I was, though, because I never had training in any kind of art form. And, I was led there. I was led to the arts by a kindred spirit in my life who came into my life and was gone suddenly, But I've been tuning into art world and playing with art and tuning into my inner child and finding that I've always loved art. It was taken away from me as a young child. It was too messy. It messed with my mother's views around perfectionism, like my hands getting messy, things getting dirty, paint being spilled. I lived in a museum, basically, of knickknacks. And I was a doll in that museum. So, yeah, didn't realize all that was going to come out, but okay. Intuitive art. I'm here to talk about what intuitive art really is. It's a deep connection to spirit, to your own heart center, and to your client. Okay? Especially commissioned pieces that are custom made. I'm going to show off my piece I just made. Yep, I'm going to show it off. Show and tell. This is a real piece of intuitive art. Real. Yeah, that song by J-Lo, I'm Real, keeps coming in. Yeah. Every piece in that art has meaning. That's what an intuitive artist does. It's not about what can I afford to put into the piece, what will it make it look cute and cool. It's about tuning into somebody's heart center and see what messages come. Utilizing your divination tools in conjunction with your creativity if there are blockages. Because when you do an inner child piece, there's traumas that are going to be revealed to you. When I do these pieces, I guess I want to talk out my megaphone. It's no joke. I can't like overbook myself because I am putting all of me into this piece. So therefore I don't book myself tons of them at a time. One at a time. You want to be connected to 3 or 4 or 5 or 50 people at one time? You go right ahead. Drive yourself fucking crazy. Because a real intuitive is going to take that soul in. Feel what they're feeling in their fucking heart. In their subconscious. Their fears. Right? This is a healing modality if you're calling yourself an intuitive artist. It's a healing modality. It heals you and it heals your client. You can't put a time frame on it. You can't. So I'm very careful and I communicate with my clients about this is the next step I'm doing. This is what came through today. I put you to bed tonight with these crystals because I think this is what you need. You are constantly in tune. You are constantly communicating with that client, with that soul. I hate to even call it a client because it's deeper connection than that for me. I love my soul tribe that comes to me for an art piece. This is my tribe. Honor and respect them. They're your family. So, you kind of have to sometimes, as an intuitive artist, I had to step out of that race of competition, comparison. You can't compare my work to anybody else's. It's visionary. There are the copycats out there. There are the charlatans. There are the ones claiming that they are doing intuitive work. And if they truly aren't, they will be called out. Spirit's going to show it to you. I don't have to do anything about it. I'm going to honor my modality. But I'm also going to speak to, like when you receive a piece like this, I'm not just saying this is about honoring your inner child and, self-love and nope, every piece, every flower, every piece I put into it, all the symbolism is all spoken to. It's not vague. It's very clear. The animals that are present, the color coding, all of it. That's what an intuitive piece is. Okay? You got to pay a little bit more for it because guess what? It's fucking worth it. The healing that comes from it. Okay? And I'm not here to, I don't know, say that I'm all that in a bag of chips, but I've embraced my powers. And I even feel what people are feeling in their body. What sickness, disease they have when I'm connected. And so when you schedule and you do a creative, intuitive piece, then you have to come back to center once you release it. Like I could have 3 or 4 soul art pieces going at one time. So I'm connected to 3 different individuals. Don't you think my reality here is a little bit affected by that energy as well? Yes, it is. I let my partner know. This is what energy I'm connected to at this time. Please take no offense. I will try to set that proper boundary. But this is what real intuitive work is. Okay? You must clear and cleanse after each one. Let it go. The messages will go if you're doing this healing kind of modality. Let it go. Clear and cleanse. Come back to your center. Call your energy back. So important. You got to know who you are. You can't fake an intuitive piece. You just can't. And everybody has a different way of doing it. But when you do intuitiveness, when you do an intuitive art piece, it's never vague. It's never vague. Okay? And utilize all your divinatory tools. Tune into your heart center. Meditate. Okay? And don't overschedule yourself. You will always be taken care of. Maybe the lesson is that you're not charging enough. And that's been my lesson. I give you real... My pieces make you cry, man. Because I'm right there in all that stuff that you don't really want to talk about. But it needs to be healed. Okay? If you don't cry when you receive an intuitive piece, it's not right. It's not connected to your heart. It should feel that way. If it has light codes, you should feel the light codes in your body when you meditate with it. There's a deep connection with an intuitive piece. And that's what I do. And I have to speak to it now because I'm seeing a lot of other things. It's getting misconstrued, Okay, so how much did this piece cost my dear sister? Okay? Where I've spent a few weeks on this. Okay? Nature provided for me, by the way. These things were gifted to me. I didn't have to go out and shop and shop and shop and shop and shop and shop. Like when you're tuned in and you're doing what you're supposed to do, it just plops right into your lap. The gifts from the universe from here and there and the people that you know. She paid $160 for this. $165 it was. $165. It was more than what I asked. I'm so fucking grateful. But she's getting more than what she asked for, too. The direct communication almost fucking daily. The tarot reads in between to tell her what she needs to heal with her inner child that's come through to me. What crystals to connect with. What plant medicines to use. I'm telling you. The real ones will shine like the fucking stars. Are blazing the new trails, are the electric lions. There is no fucking comparison. That's the 3D. I appreciate you watching today. I appreciate you tuning in. Y'all feel my passion. It's hard for me when I see, fake tarot readers, fake intuitive people giving what I do a bad name. So I'm speaking to it because I've never spoken to it before. I was taught not to speak up. I was taught not to show my emotions. I was taught not to show my anger. I was taught not to laugh. Good Lord. We are reprogramming. This is the age of Aquarius. Your gifts are heightened, finally tuned in. You can't fake this shit anymore, okay? The real ones will stand out. I love you.